This is Ray Grosswirth from Rochester, New York. I might sound like Andy Rooney to you today on 60 Minutes because, like Andy, I am here with a pet peeve. This is a pet peeve that I know that just about all of you can relate to. My complaint deals with the influx of telephone calls I receive on a regular basis from telemarketers and fundraisers. To be fair, I realize that telemarketers need to make a living. At the same point, to those of us on the receiving end of these calls, they can become increasingly annoying. Since I've been retired from my full-time job and have been home to answer the phone, it is fair to say that approximately 9 out of 10 calls I receive are from either telemarketers or fundraisers. With fundraisers, I have tried to be as courteous as possible, and I have simply asked them to send me literature. And then, if I am so inclined, I will make a donation. Concerning telemarketers, especially when they are hired by outside firms to try to get you to buy a service or product, they can be extremely annoying. A telemarketer's call will begin something like this. Is this Mr. Raymond Grosswirth? And I will say yes. And then the next question is, and how are you, Mr. Grosswirth? And then I know I'm in trouble. I generally get rid of telemarketers very quickly. If you want to get rid of a telemarketer, simply ask them for their phone number, and I'm sure that you will get silence on the other end. However, I have come up with 2 other solutions. First of all, I no longer answer the telephone. This is not a decision I have made lightly, but my friends now understand that the reason I never answer the phone is because of the fact that I am increasingly bothered by telemarketers. Now, there is something you can do if you want to discourage telemarketers from bothering you. You can register to be part of the Do Not Call list that is in place by the federal government. There's a website you can visit, which is www.donotcall.gov. Again, the web address is www.donotcall.gov. If you go to the website, you can register up to 3 telephone numbers, including a cell phone. Up until recently, you were at the mercy of telemarketers if you had a cell phone, but now the same restrictions are in place for cells as landlines. If you are on a Do Not Call list and a telemarketer calls you, that telemarketer can be fined $5,000. Now, unfortunately, the Do Not Call list does not apply to nonprofit fundraising organizations. However, like I said, if you want to discourage a fundraiser, or if you are reluctant to make a contribution over the phone for an organization that you might support, simply ask the organization to send you literature in the mail, and any reputable organization will certainly do this for you. If you don't feel comfortable registering online for the Do Not Call list, there is also a phone number you can call. It is 1-888-382-1222. Again, that number is 1-888-382-1222. I am sorry in the case of my friends, co-workers, people I work with in ministry, that they have to leave messages, on my answering machine. But I have more important things to do with my life than listen to telemarketers and fundraisers on the phone. I consider myself to be a generous person, and there are charities I give to on a regular basis. However, if any of these charities were to call me on the phone, I would not make a pledge using this manner of fundraising. I only respond to agencies I support through mail solicitations. This has been an effort on my part to discourage telemarketers and fundraisers from being annoyances. Many of you out there have very busy lives, and you don't need your days and evenings interrupted by rude people trying to hawk their products on you. Thank you for listening, and good luck with telemarketers.